Rise forever till ties sever, join together, rule wherever. Clock ticking now, whenever my worst behavior beats who's unique the flavor. Bows turn flame to vapor. Rise forever till ties sever, shine together, rule wherever. Clock ticking now, whenever my worst behavior beats who's unique the flavor. Bows turn flame to vapor.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome back. I know it's been a minute. It's your boy, Coach Jarell. And as you can see, got a little haircut. Cut the hair. It was time for change. Had to do an adjustment. Didn't want to cut my hair. I tell you that. I definitely did not want to, but things happen and have to, heal my scalp. I wasn't doing what I was supposed to do. And it's been a long 7 years since I've been growing my hair out. So my goal, my hopes, my plans is to, try again, get my hair healthy, thick, my scalp healthy, to where I could grow my hair back and be part of the lot gang again. But we will see, Perfectly that happens, but I'm saying if not, then we'll make it do what it do. But today I wanted to hop on and talk about balancing work and parenting as a single father. And I felt this topic would be good because it's been a while since y'all seen me. And that's the life that I'm living right now. I'm living the single father life and trying to balance work and parenting. And it is not easy. It has not been easy. At times you feel stretched thin and you don't know which way to go, especially if you're in a predicament that I'm in and you don't have much family in the area and much reliable friends in the area that you can count on to help with your children or help with certain things. A lot of times you got to do it on your own, and it's hard. It's hard, and it's been hard. And that's what I want to talk about. As you can see, you hear the pain, you can hear the struggle, not the pain, but the struggle in my voice and anybody that's been in that predicament or is in that predicament can feel and understand what I'm coming from. One of the things that I struggle with, and I have my ups and downs, is time management. Time management is a big factor when it comes to trying to balance in those two lives, right? Two lifestyles. And with me, I have my primary job. I'm also, doing the meant to be fit, make sure people are healthy, they eating right, they getting mentally strong. I'm also been volunteering at this Veterans Plaza that we're trying to build up. So I'm doing a lot. Not only that, I have to take my kids to school in the morning. I have to make sure that they're getting their chores done and whatever studying that they need to do after school. And I still have to make sure that I'm spending quality time with them. Because you can be in the same room, you could be in the same house and be present and not be present. And I refuse to be that parent that is spending quantity time and not quality time. So I use my Google Calendar a lot to try to set time frame of things that I need to do. But at times, you guys understand, you've been there to where you just drained. Like sometimes that day drained you, sometimes that week drained you, and you're like, I see the schedule, I'm supposed to do this, but motivation ain't there, and it's trying to push that through. But prioritizing and having your schedule set, and even having someone in your corner to give you that nudge every now and then to say, hey, I see you, you slacking on this. Hey, like, you good? Like, that's what I definitely needed. That I was feeling overwhelmed and drained up until recently. And I got that nudge that I needed, and I felt I wasn't getting for a while. And it gave me my energy back. It getting me back focused, back motivated, and back to trying to stick to the schedule that I've built and put in place, and actually try to, revamp it a little bit. Another thing when it comes to balancing parenting and work life is flexibility, right? You have to have some type of flexibility at work. Now, I am blessed to have a job to where we work with fathers. Like that is my primary job, is to help fathers be able to engage more in the children's lives. Being that, it allows me the flexibility that I need to, hey, the girls got something at the school I need to go, or hey, they got a doctor's appointment, or hey, something came up, I need to go run. We're like, cool, we get it. You got kids. We understand. Everybody there has kids and they understand. So I have the flexibility to leave when I need to, or to be able to bring them to my job when I need to if something happens. Just having that flexibility with the hours, because a lot of the times I couldn't get a job. There's a lot of jobs that I had to pass up because I didn't have the time. I couldn't work those hours because I had to take the girls to school and I had to pick them up from school. What job are you going to find where you go to work at 8:30 and you need to leave by 2:30? There's not many jobs like that. And if you do find a part-time job like that, you're not getting paid much. So that was been a struggle, trying to find that job. If you can find a remote job, that's good. That's good as long as they're able to be flexible with you, right? And also, if you have a somewhat flexible schedule, but you are very busy, try to integrate the kids into that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you gotta make some rounds, gotta do some, hey, I gotta go here. Like with me, like I said, I volunteer at the Veterans Plaza that we're trying to build. And we're not trying, we are building and revamping. So some days when I go to the plaza, I take the girls. Like this weekend, I'll have the girls this weekend. They're gonna be with me, helping out and doing that. I'm integrating them into my daily schedule and not just leaving them at the house or leave them, hey, y'all just get the iPad, y'all do this. I'm still actively being involved with my children as well as taking my other tasks. And I'm involving them. I'm showing them different things. I'm teaching them different things. I'm getting them involved so they're now learning and growing and get to experience some of the things that I'm doing, and they get to help me with that. So that's more quality time being spent. That's what it's all about, is just finding that healthy balance and not overdoing it. One of the big things is having a support network. Now, that is not the easiest thing to do. That is not the easiest thing to find. But when you do have it, try to hold on to it as long as possible, because as a single father, as a single parent, it's hard to find people to really trust, that you really trust to look after your kids or to help your kids. Especially nowadays. This world today is extremely wicked, and it takes away our ability to trust people in general and rely on them. So having that friend or that family member to that you can lean on, say, hey, I got this. Hey, can you mind watching the, or can you help me out with this? Like I'm struggling, hey, clothes or whatnot. Just having that support system, even to pick up a call, it's like, oh man, this is that. I got this going on. I just need to talk, I need to vent. That is important. Try to build that. Try to find that. I have, somewhat of one. Is it's kind of, it's small. It's very, very small, but I have something, and at least I have something, and I appreciate that. So if you don't have anything at all, try to find something reliable, that even if you're not getting everything that you want, at least you're getting something. At least you're getting helped out in some type of way, and your kids are benefiting some type of way, and that in itself is a step in the right direction. Childcare is extremely expensive. Yeah, we're gonna breeze past this because, of course, if you can find childcare that's reliable and affordable, they're gonna teach the kids. They're gonna help out. That's a win-win. But for those of us who can't afford that or just don't want to pay those extreme prices, it falls back on finding that support system and building that support system. Because no, dollars to $1,000 per month for the daycare or after school care or anything like that is outrageous. And who do they think we are? You know what I'm saying? They think this money coming from? Like, that causes a lot of stress in the household because you will want reliable, you know, after school programs and whatnot. You know what's crazy? That brings me to this. that I'm in South Carolina, right? And I've been to the boys club when I was in Connecticut, and it's been years since I've been to the boys club. But this past summer, I was looking for summer camps. I was able to get my 12-year-old into a free middle school camp. I said, cool, cool, that works, it's perfect. But it was only for middle school. My youngest, who's going, is in fourth now. I needed to find some after school care. If I could find her, get her into something, that'd be perfect. That means they're staying active, they're staying busy, they're able to talk and build more friends with other kids and whatnot and just socialize. And so went on Google, called a few people or a few places trying to find locations and trying to find prices and programs. Struggling. They want $100 a week, $150 a week, this and that. It's like, don't nobody got that. Like, no, I can't do that. So I'm like, okay, cool. Boys and Girls Club. Is the Y, there's not a YMCA close to me. If there was, she would have went to the Y. But there's not a Y close to me. The closest thing was a Boys and Girls Club. So I'm like, cool. I remember Boys and Girls Club used to get dropped off at the Boys and Girls Club. Bam, stay there all day, get picked up, or walk home, however it was. So I go to the Boys and Girls Club, and door's locked. I'm like, okay, this is weird. Like maybe it's just I went to the wrong door, and somebody come to the door, and she looking all confused, like, hey, can I help you? I'm like, yeah. I'm looking to enroll my daughter into the Boys and Girls Club. It's been a little minute since I've been in the Boys and Girls Club. I was looking at, get a tour, look around, see what you guys have, see how much it is to be in the Boys Club, and then go from there. And she was like, okay, what school does your daughter go to? Like, okay. I told her what it is. She said, I never heard of that school. Like, well, it's a charter school. Like, it's a public school, but it's a charter school. She was like, okay. I was like, well, our Boys and Girls Club, we are based out of the schools. So, in order for your child to go enroll in the Boys and Girls Club for the after school program, she'll have to go at one of the schools. We don't have a location. Like, this is just an office. Like, this is not, Boys and Girls Club after school care or summer program is at individual schools. Like, okay. All right. All right, that's a little weird. I never heard of that. And she's like, yeah, so she can go, like, what's the closest school, this and that. I was like, I don't know. I had to look it up. And so she gave me the information. I go on the website. I look up, try to find, register online. So, okay, I can register online. Register online. And the summer program, I think it was like $75 a week or $100 a week. It was something crazy. Still like the other summer programs. And it's at the public elementary schools. But when it comes to once school starts, after school care, she won't be able to go because no charter schools are recognized for the Boys and Girls Club. She'll have to go to a public school in order for her to be eligible for the after school program, which blows my mind. So you see the dilemma that I'm in and the other single fathers and single parents are in the state of South Carolina. They make it extremely difficult for those parents like us to find and have reliable after school care or programs or anything like that. Even the sports, recreational sports, and signing the kids up are crazy expensive. Like, it used to not be like that in the past, and now it is extremely expensive to sign your child up for any type of sport nowadays. And then they wonder why crime is so high and wonder why kids are just doing whatever because parents can't put them in those programs, especially single parents. I know I kind of went on a tangent there, but it just blows my mind seeing that and having to go through that because me trying to maintain my mental health and the other single fathers, single parents out there trying to maintain our mental health. It's a struggle every day because we have to deal with things like that. We have to deal with the fatigue of trying to balance every single thing, and every time we get to a certain spot, it's like a roadblock. It's like dead end, try again. And it's like it's draining. And it's draining, and it makes you it brings you to the point to where you start to feel hopeless. You start to feel like, what can I do to change? Because everything that I'm trying is being turned down. It's being turned away. It's too much. I can't bear it. It's extremely stressful. So in those times to where I'm feeling extremely stressed, I find it very important to take a step back. At times it's a lot easier said than done, but it is very necessary, because if you're feeling stressed, if you're feeling burnt out, like extremely fatigued, what good are you trying to push through? You're not. You can cause harm, and you can make the situation worse. So the best thing that you can do, and the best thing that I found that helps with me, is to taking a break, taking a step back. Kind of like, think the analogy of boxing. If you get hit, especially life been hit me with haymakers. And at times it felt like Mike Tyson haymakers. And you get to a certain point to where like it's too much. So what boxers do, they take a knee. Take a knee, and they got 10 seconds to get back up. So use that rest, use that time. Sometimes take a knee, take a break, catch your breath, reset, get your mind back right, and get back up on the count of 9 and go back at it. You have to do it, and you will notice the difference in that, and you will start to appreciate that, and you'll start to actually take more breaks. Because one thing that you should always try to protect is your peace. And if your peace is disrupted, then your mental health is gonna start deteriorating, because it's going to drain it. And as soon as that causes stress, that causes anxiety, that causes depression. And once your mental health starts doing that, your body follows suit. So please take that into consideration and rest, reset, and get back up, and continue to find other ways. Continue to learn how to pivot, learn how to adjust and move, because life gonna keep on going. Rather you stay stagnant or you don't. So why not keep on going with life? Figure it out. Oh, this ain't work. Cool. Let me adjust and do this way. Oh, this ain't work. Cool. Let me adjust, do that way. Because at the end of the day, when it comes to balancing life, when it comes to balancing work, when it comes to balancing kids and parenting, especially as a single parent, you have to make sure that the kids in the forefront of everything. Whenever I move, and I ask myself, like, or not even ask myself, when I start getting in those modes to where I'm thinking, like, yeah, I'm tired, like I could just stop, slow down, I always pop in my mind, what about the kids? What about the kids? Because who else is going to do it? You're the primary. Who else is going to do it if not you? It is your job. It's your responsibility. You signed up for this. So what are you going to do to help accelerate your children and get them a safe space and allow them to go through the hardships that you went through? So once I get that, I think about it. I'm like, all right, cool. I get it. Because I went through a lot growing up as a, child, teenager, young adult, and even now, mid 30s. And I don't look like it. Let me see. But nah, mid 30s, right? I'll be 35 in December. I don't want them to have to go through a lot of the struggles that I went through. I mean, in life, they're going to go through struggles. That's unavoidable. That's all lessons. Everything is a lesson. Every day you learn something new. There's no failures. It's just lessons. So they're going to learn lessons throughout life. But there are some things in life that were avoidable or could have been avoidable that I had to go through. So that is my fuel. That is how I continue to find and figure out ways to balance my work life and my parenting life. Because I know the importance of being in the child's life. I know the importance of a father being in their child's life. But I also know in order for me to be in their life, I have to work. and I have to make money and I have to provide and, pay the bills and make sure that they're able to do the things that they want to do. And I'm able to do the things that I want to do as well as they want to do. And it's a constant struggle. But as long as you keep that positive mindset, as long as you keep that in your mind, that why you're doing it, of what's really important, you take yourself out of it as far as what's the best interest of the children and not just thinking, woe is me, woe is me. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, if you feeling that woe is me, take a break, take a stand, reset your mind, reset your heart, reset everything, take a breath. And a lot of times just spending quality time with your children can help you reset. Sometimes just that break of just, I'm not doing nothing. I need a day. I just gonna spend time with my kids. That's enough to like, whew, okay, I'm refueled. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened with me. That worked with me. I could chill and they be right there. And I'm reset and I'm like, okay, I got a little bit more juice than I had earlier or the day before. So I just wanted to come on and talk to you guys and share that and just talk about the work balance and family balance. It's critical and it is important. I'm trying to get back to where is that? Oh, there we go. Balancing work and parenting as a single father. If you're in my predicament, if you're in my shoes, or we're in my shoes, then you understand. You understand a lot of what I said, if not everything of what I said. If you're not, but you seem like you feel like you are about to move into the single father role, or even the single parent role, then heed and absorb some of the information that I've said, if not all, because it's a real thing. And if you don't have that support system, if you don't have your time management down packed, if you don't have a flexible schedule and you're never there in your child's life, how your child gonna know you? How your child gonna respect you? And I mean, it's cool. You could buy stuff, you could bring them places, but at times kids don't want that. Kids want quality time. Like, cool, you bought me this, cool. Closet, cool, yep. Shelf. Oh yeah, we went here. A lot of the times it's taken for granted. But if you're spending that quality time and actually getting to know your children and getting to build that relationship with them, then it makes it more worthwhile and it makes them want to spend more time with you. A lot of times they're not going to care about materialistic things or all this stuff. As long as they get to spend time with you, that's all that matters. But that's all I got. Until next time, y'all be easy, be safe out there. Keep your mind healthy, keep your mind sharp, find that work-life balance. Spend quality time with your children, not quantity time. And that's it. Peace.